fuck? Dear fellow citizens, I really have other things I have to do, but while I'm here right now and I have this opportunity, I might as well capitalize on it. Again, I'm trying to talk in a fake British accent as long as I can remember to. And I'm trying to educate you people. I'm the best philosopher in the world. I was when I was a little boy. For some reason, I know all the answers. I don't like it. It sucks, because nobody listens to me. But I always could see through all the bullshit. I'm like, this isn't clever here. Are you all fucking asleep? What the fuck's going on here? Men and women. It's 2015 and women still say, I don't understand men. And men still say, I don't understand women. Couple simple points. One, even women don't understand women. And do you know why? It's 2015. We all already know why. Because all women are shapeshifters. Maybe not all, but pretty much all of them are shapeshifters. We know that. Example, we know why. We know that men are lazy. When I meet a really awesome girl, I would gladly spend the rest of my life with that one awesome girl. I'm not greedy, even though Mother Nature has tricked me and told me, no, you need to fuck lots and lots of girls. I know Mother Nature's a fucking liar. I know that she's planted all these fucking ideas in my head, just like you. None of us chose to like pizza, correct? Did you ever at one point in your life sit down and go, well, let me make a decision. Am I going to choose to like this? No, you went, oh, yummy, yummy. And so did I. I never chose to look at a woman's breasts and go, oh my God, we're hypnotized. It's 2015. Any woman who pretends that men are just dirty horn dogs is a lying, dumb cunt. Pardon my Canadian. Any guy today who says they can't understand women is full of shit. Of course you can't. Women are wired to change their minds. Why do you think? Well, stop. Have you ever seen a woman change her hairstyle? Most guys I know, when they find a hairstyle they're happy with, they'll stay with it for the rest of their lives. I've had this hairstyle. I've had this hair. It's a bad hair day. It's why I'm wearing the stupid hat. Fuck you. Don't judge me. What the fuck was I saying? I've had this same hairdo since I was fucking 11 years old. I stopped cutting my hair at 9. Okay? I've had long hair since I was 10. Nothing fancy about it. I'm a man. Men are simple. We find a hairdo we like, what's good? Why am I going to waste any more fucking time changing my hairstyle? I don't got fucking time for that stupid shit. But have you ever seen a woman change her hairstyle? Have you ever seen a woman dramatically change her hairstyle? Have you ever seen a woman watch soap operas? We know, it's 2015. Women, and again, when I say women, I'm talking about these robots. And when I say men, I'm talking about these robots. All of us are robot slaves. But because humans have such arrogance, we like to think that we are independent, that we can think for ourselves. I have a funny song, I've never done it, because it has to be done for an arena crowd. I'll fake a video someday if I ever get a chance, where it's like, I'm singing, can you think for yourselves? And the crowd goes, yes, yes, can you think for yourselves? Yes, yes. We're all robot slaves. It's funny that it's 2015, and when I say this to people, everyone's dumbfounded. They're like, no, you can't call nature a robot. Nature is the opposite of a robot. Nature is natural, and a robot is the opposite of natural. It's like, are you stupid? Nature is an exact robot. That's not even open to debate. Nobody thinks if two kangaroos fuck, they're going to produce a rhino, or they could possibly produce a cactus. Nobody thinks when two humans fuck, maybe they'll give birth to some broccoli, maybe it'll be a human baby, maybe it'll be a puppy. Who knows? Nature is unpredictable. Nature is not unpredictable. Do you know why? Because nature is a robot. I wish it wasn't so, and it disgusts me to know this. But I gotta tell you guys the truth, because we can't outsmart this fucking matrix until we first are aware of the problem. We all agree. All of nature is a robot. If you plant carrots, you're not going to get radishes. If you plant an elm tree, you're not going to get a pine tree. We all agree with that. Am I right? If not, put your comments down here, you dumb fucks. Stop and fucking think. All of nature is predestined and preordained. Think about it, because we've all heard these arguments in our lives about fate. And I'm one of those people here for fate. Like, fuck you, fate. Fate? Fuck, what the fuck's fate? Fate doesn't mean shit. But we all must concede that all of nature is preordained. right? What is it? All the penguins act the same. All the dogs act the same. Have you ever seen a dog sniff another dog's butt? Watch this. I'm going to predict that in the year 2016, I don't even know. 2016 is not even here yet. I'm going to predict in 2016 that millions, perhaps billions of dogs sniff other dogs' butts. What? Can I see the future? Again, the future is identical to the past, people. Who knows? Is Kanye West or Kim Kardashian, are they going to get divorced maybe someday? Or will they till death do us part? Who knows? Who can predict the future? Anyone who's not a fucktard. We can all predict the future. It is identical to the past. Example. I have 2 friends getting married next week. Who knows if they will ever have a fight? I don't. Do you? Oh, we're both lying. We both know exactly that. Not only that they're going to have fights, but we know exactly what they're going to fight about. We know that it's not even going to be a fight about what they're actually fighting about. It's going to be a power struggle between who's right and who's wrong. And the particulars are irrelevant. It's ego, ego, and ego. We know this shit. Why can't we solve this shit? The human brain is fucking amazing. We can outsmart this fucking robot matrix. Mother Nature's a cunt. And she fucking ruined all of our lives. Rich people are unhappy. Poor people are unhappy. Beautiful people are unhappy. Ugly people are unhappy. We're all miserable fucks because nature is miserable. Watch those penguin documentaries and you'll see a bunch of miserable fucking penguins sitting on the fucking cold going, well, I have to fucking stand here in this fucking motherfucking cold with this fucking motherfucking egg on my fucking feet. What the fuck is this shit? I'm a fucking slave. I want to just go fucking play. We're all fucking slaves. All of nature. Trees, everything is pre-programmed. Grass. Everything is pre-programmed. When it gets cold, we know there's a good chance the water's going to turn to ice. We can even predict the weather. Yes, they get it wrong once. They get it a little bit wrong because you can't predict weather flawlessly, but you can predict weather pretty good. Have they ever told you it's going to rain and it rained? Yeah. You can literally see the fucking shit coming across the state next to you. Oh, here it comes. You can actually witness the clouds coming. Ooh, it's all pre-programmed roboticisms. Do you follow me? Oh, can we agree on this so I can move on? Now, it's 2015. I don't know anybody who realizes that we're all complete... A lot of people think we're slaves and zombies and things like that, but they don't realize to the full extent. None of us chose to like chocolate. None of us chose to like French food, fried foods that are bad for us. None of us. We're slaves just like every other creature. But we've proven that we can defeat nature. We've proven it over and over again that we can outsmart nature. And I'm asking you humans to fucking start trying to outsmart your fucking nature. Now, when it comes to men and women, that's the biggest catastrophe in the world. Think about it. It's why you get assholes like Dick Cheney and Michael Bloomberg and Hitler. Hitler, if Hitler had 2 gonads, he wouldn't have turned into the fucking idiot he was. By having 1 gonad, he was born with 1 gonad, it made him feel different from everybody else, inferior to everybody else, and that then gives him a superiority complex to overcompensate. You see? None of this is even clever. And yet you dumb fucks every day play dumb and play stupid because you're just too fucking lazy to stand up and do something to fix the shit. Have you ever heard a woman say she's crazy? I've heard millions of women say they are crazy on TV shows, in person, and everywhere else. Lots of women will say, I'm fucking crazy. Have you ever heard a woman say, oh, I don't really get along with other girls. Most of my friends are guys. Again, it's robotic program. No shit, Sherlock. Of course you don't get along with other girls. Meow, meow, meow. This shit is preordained, you dumb fucks. Now, we know men are wired to want to fuck everything that moves. I believe I have figured out why as a sociologist and an anthropologist. I've been always trying to figure out this. All right, example. I still haven't figured out unrequited love. I'm trying to study the humans, why they do the stupid shit they do, and how do we stop this and fix it. Now, unrequited love I have not yet figured out. But I always wondered, like, you can look through all generations, all cultures, all throughout history, the same thing. The woman is irrational and the man cannot reason with her. She doesn't follow logic, she follows emotions. The women, now here's the reason why people say, men say, I can't figure out women. It's because women can't figure out themselves. That's why they change their minds. They get a hairdo they like, and then they change it 2 years later. They arrange the furniture the way they like it, and then they change it 2 years later. Go out and do a survey. How many women swap their boyfriends every 2 years-ish or so. Try it. Just try it. And you're going to go, oh my fucking God. Oh my fucking God. This is like math. It's completely robotic and it's a matrix, a perfect matrix. Oh, you think? Do you think it's a matrix, baby? Now, there we have a problem. Women are wired to flip-flop, 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 change their minds over and over again. Let's give you the example of Jessica Simpson. I'm not Jessica Simpson, Jessica Seinfeld. She meets the guy of her dreams. She decides to get married. A week later, she bumps into Jerry Seinfeld, who apparently is a little higher on the ladder than the guy she was marrying. Well, suddenly she no longer loves the man she wants to spend the rest of her life with till death do us part. It was like that. Amazing. Who could have foreseen it? We can recreate that tomorrow. We'll do a little trick. I'll get Brad Pitt. We'll prank some women. I'll get Brad Pitt, and we'll go have Brad Pitt hit on every woman married in the last week. And he'll say, I want to sweep your feet and take you away. How many of those women will leave their brand new husbands? You already know the answer, don't you? Almost 100%. Ladies, let's try it. Stop playing dumb, everybody. Women are wired. Now, it's not women's fault. It's not women's fault that they're crazy. Just like it's not men's fault that they are horn dogs who lust after pussy and lust after breast. We lust after women's legs. We lust after the smell of women. We lust after their voices. We lust after their hair. And none of it is voluntary. None of it. So stop pretending that men choose to be sluts. Now, here's why men are sluts. Well, and here's my argument of why, anthropologically and sociologically, why are women, we know they're wired. It's not choice. It's not, they weren't raised to be crazy. They weren't raised to change their minds constantly and flip-flop. What it is, here's my argument, and it's pretty damn fucking good. If anybody wants to challenge me, bring it on. Think. Why would... You could solve this mystery yourself, too. The problem is people don't stop and think. You could solve any mystery if you just fucking stop and think about it. I'm sounding Australian, sorry. What reason would nature have to wire females to be crazy, to start drama, to start fights where there's no reason to start a fight, to start conflicts with other women? What would be nature's self-interest? It's not that hard to figure out. We know that men are lazy. Every girl I've dated, because I only date girls who are really amazing. Otherwise, I'd rather be alone. I'm not going to date a girl who I'm not interested in just to get some pussy. That's despicable. Only losers do that. Now, first of all, we know why I'm wired to want to fuck everything that moves, and men are wired. We see it with all the other male animals. They're wired to fuck. They'll rape the dogs on the dog run. They'll rape the other male dogs, even if they're heterosexual. We know that. Rape is in the hearts of all male creatures on the planet. Rape, rape, rape. Just like destroying males is in the hearts of lots of females, not just the Black Widow and other creatures that fuck the dude and then slaughter him. Think about that. You all actually take this shit for granted. If nature created these 3 female species that destroy their lovers after fucking them, think, could they have maybe created another female creature on the planet that destroys its lovers after fucking them? Ding, 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 ding. Now you're seeing through the matrix. Very good. Very good, class. Now, logically speaking, men are lazy. They'll keep the same haircut. They'll wear the same outfit. If they could, men would wear the same fucking outfit for the rest of their lives. Whereas women need to have shitloads of shoes. Now, obviously, that's not true completely, and people can't say, oh, there's exceptions to the rule. Of course there are exceptions to the rule, you dickhead. And sometimes those are different. Not every guy likes pussy. Some guys are gay because we see they have a little more female in them. And some women are more butch or tomboy because they have a little bit more of the whatever the chromosome it is in them. We know that. That we already know. So let's be honest about it. Obviously, it's pretty obvious if you stop and think about it. Men are wired against their will to want to fuck everything that moves. Even if they meet a girl of their dreams, lots of men, if given the opportunity, will cheat on them with another hot bitch. And we also know this, maybe women don't know this, but men do. I like to go up and ask a woman how many times you've been in love. Ask every woman you meet for the next week, how many times have you been in love? And you're going to be surprised. It's not that many. Now ask every man you meet, how many times you've been in love? Some of them will be honest and say, I fall in love 6 times a day. I fell in love with my waitress. I fell in love with my cashier. I fell in love with my coworker. And when you see these patterns everywhere, you start to realize, wait a minute, if this pattern repeats itself, that's a what? A matrix. Men are lazy. If a man could have what they want, like me, I was dating this girl Elizabeth. I wanted to spend the rest of my life with her. She was fucking amazing. I wanted to spend the rest of my life with her. She said I was one of the only men she ever loved. So you know exactly what she did. She stabbed me in the back almost immediately. Predictable. All of it was predictable. I would spend the rest of my life with her. Now, where's the problem in nature's eyes? In nature's self-interest, she doesn't want me to settle down. If she wanted me to settle down, I would be more monogamous in my dick and my heart, you see? We know that my male heart is not monogamous. I can madly love 6 girls at the same time. Women don't do that. Women, it's serial monogamy. They will love a guy madly like Jessica Seinfeld, and then in one day, they no longer love him. They now love the new guy. We've all seen it, but Jessica Seinfeld made it clear for all of you. It's not real. It's all a fake matrix. If nature gave men what they wanted, because I don't know many men who love being a slave to pussy. I don't know many men who love chasing skirts and demeaning themselves and going through hoops and all kinds of stunts, and Dick Cheney having to get rich so some girl will love him, and Mike Bloomberg having to rob billions of people to try and find a woman's love, somebody's love or respect. It's despicable. Women have created all these problems. Now, again, it's not the woman's fault. She's a slave. She doesn't even know what she's doing, just like men don't know what they're doing. We're just... We lie to ourselves and think, or we blame ourselves and think, I'm having these terrible thoughts. No, you're not having these terrible thoughts. They were planted there by that cunt Mother Nature. And that cunt God. I'm just kidding, there's no God. But there is... when I say Mother Nature, you know who I'm talking about. The way it's designed right now, true or false, simply supports more, what? Procreation of the species, does it not? A woman can only have so many babies, and you notice nature only gives a woman so many eggs. But damn, I could still knock women up when I'm 80 years old. Mother Nature has some kind of obvious plan here. Why can't we see what her plan is? Because we're stupid. Or rather, you are stupid. I've been doing this for decades. My trick was when I realized, like when I was 23, remember I was sworn to celibacy most of my life. I've turned down thousands of gorgeous girls. I've turned down naked teenage girls in my bed begging me to fuck them. Because that's how strong my integrity is, and that's how much my hatred of the Matrix is. I knew. This is a lie. This is all a fucking illusion. It's fake. Yes, I want to fuck you, but that's not me that really wants to fuck you, even though you look very fuckable, and I'm in love with you. I know I'm being tricked. If man got what he wanted, met a girl, and she wasn't crazy, I would spend the rest of my life, and most men would spend the rest of their lives with that girl. She's not crazy. That's why, one, Mother Nature made us want to fuck other girls, no matter how awesome our wife is, or the girl of our dreams is, no matter how awesome she is, and no matter how much we like her. It has nothing to do with whether we want to fuck our secretary or coworker. They're unrelated in the male mind. Sex and love are different things in the male mind. We know this. Why are we playing dumb? If a man met the girl of his dreams, stayed with her, and she wasn't crazy, they would spend the rest of their lives together. And what would happen? Not as many babies being born. Now, by making a man want to fuck everything that moves, nature is trying to ensure more procreation. You see? Now, you can't say that's not nature's plan. Look around you. How do rats breed? How many animals fuck? How many animals fuck like mad? How many animals rape and fuck like mad? How many animals rape, fuck, and procreate like mad? There seems to be a pattern here somewhere, but the humans can't figure it out. Nature wants the species to procreate like fucking mad. Enter female insanity. When I met Reverend Jen, thought she was my dream girl. She was. I wanted to spend the rest of my life with her. But then a woman came between us. Her split personality. And I was forced to break up with her. She still tells people in her book, Elf Girl on Simon & Schuster, she lies and says she broke up with me. Everybody knows that's not remotely true. She beat me up. I wanted to spend the rest of my life with her. She beat me up too much, bloodied me. I have videotape of her bloodying me because I made a joke. And I said, that's a deal breaker. I'm gone. And I left her. But because she's, like all women, dishonest, I would argue that women are more dishonest than men, as a general statement. If anybody would like to debate that, bring it on, fuckers. And again, remember, I'm not taking sides. I think men are fucked, and I think women are fucked. I think men are assholes. I think women are assholes. I think men are unfortunate slaves and pawns, and women are unfortunate slaves and pawns. I think we're all fucked by nature. I think we're all living miserable lives. Why would women change their hairdo every 2 years? Or their furniture every 2 years? Or have more than one pair of shoes? Ta-da! It's the same force that makes her want to change her boyfriend every 2 years. And why? Because she's more inclined to have more children if she has more lovers. Do you see? A one lover, he's not going to say, hey, let's get you pregnant every 9 months. He's going to be like, I don't want that many. He doesn't even want kids to begin with, generally speaking. At least not in the first 60 years of his life, because he can have kids when he's 60, but she can't. So right there you have a huge battlefield between men and women. The fact that women's nature says women should be discarded at the age of 30 or 35 or 40, but men are still virile. That's why, and this isn't, they'll try and tell you it's nurture, but it's not, it's nature. It's nature. Men, I think men look good with silver hair. And I've seen a lot of women look good with silver hair too, but as a general rule, I would say that women do not look as good with silver hair, gray hair, as men do. And women say the same thing. Think. It's the same exact factor as why men can keep knocking women up until they're fucking 95 years old, but women run out of eggs at 30. You see the same patterns, people. The Matrix. Women are crazy to either push the men away. Remember, they've got backup systems in place. She's all known for her overkill. Nature put in several systems to make sure the woman and the men will break up as an attempt to create more procreation of species. Now, unfortunately for nature, we've outsmarted some of those things with a little thing called birth control. Birth control did a lot of fucking damage to Mother Nature's plan. A lot of damage. Abortions. We came up with this thing called abortions. Ha-ha, Mother Nature. Didn't work out quite like you wanted it, did it, you cunt? I say, let's outsmart nature a little bit more. Can we get women to realize... Oh, I didn't finish this point. I digress too much. I'm so sorry. I'm terrible at these. I apologize. I'm good at a lot of things, but these diaries is not one of them. I just have to impart this wisdom to you somehow, and as fast as possible. Essays, too time consuming. Even though I'm a much better writer than I'm a speaker. I was making the fucking point about... Fuck, no, I just forgot again. The next girl I met, who I was like, damn, this is the girl, like Jessica Delfino. I said, I spend the rest of my life with Jessica Delfino. We get along we're so perfect for each other. Soulmates. So you know what happened. The exact same thing that happened with Reverend Jen. When I met Elizabeth, I said, within 10 minutes, I'm like, I want to spend the rest of my life with this girl. She's so amazing. You know exactly what happened. Same thing. Now go interview men in other countries, and you're going to see this same pattern in every culture where the woman does crazy shit to try and push the man away. And also keep in mind that when couples stay together, it's usually been artificial. Like my grandparents stayed together till they died. Well, that's different. They came from a different generation where it was frowned upon. Like in America, it's really frowned upon if I go out and just start raping girls in the streets. But in other cultures, and even in prior times, it wasn't. So a lot of it is nurture. A lot of the stuff you think is nature is nurture, obviously. When a couple stays together, it's partially nature, but it's often more nurture. Or there's lots of women who stay with the man who's taking care of them simply because it keeps them from having to work for a living. Let's be honest. Cut the shit, women. Let's fucking be honest. We all wish somebody would take care of us. I don't disparage women. If I had tits and a juicy vagina, I would certainly try to use that to my advantage. I'm not disparaging you. I fully understand it. And you don't even understand it. You're a slave just like I am. Oh, here's the trick I used. I developed this like when I was in my early 20s. Because I was sworn to celibacy. Because I didn't like being a slave to my dick or my heart. Because I know I can't trust either of those fucking assholes. But every day in New York City, I've seen the most beautiful women in the world. The smartest women, the funniest women. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. But if I went on a date with them, I found out that every one of them was what? Crazy. Or started fights where there was no reason to start a fight. Or couldn't respond to logic and would start throwing objects when they were losing an argument. All of these are cliches. Example, one time I was fighting with Jessica Delfino in my apartment, and it was my lease, and she said, but she was living with me and sleeping in my bed every night, and we might have even been engaged. She asked me to marry her twice, and I said yes, even though I knew there was no way it was going to pan out. I tried for 4 years to make it work, but I knew it's like she's getting worse every day. She's going to get worse every day, and she got more violent every day and more dishonest every day. And I'm like, those are deal breakers. I warned her every day for fucking 4 years, and she was shocked when I finally dumped her. But here's an example of one of our fights. I bet you've heard of this one before. And she didn't learn this from TV. She said, "You're a fucking asshole. I'm leaving right now, and I'm going to stay over at a friend's house. I'm going to go stay over with Steve." And I said, "Bye." I said, "I'm going right now. I'm up." It's a power struggle. It has nothing to do with whatever the fucking words are coming out of her mouth. It's a power struggle. Right there, she's trying to get the upper hand by saying, I'm not only going to leave right now, I'm going to go over another guy's house, and you might be scared of what I might do with that other guy. So I'm trying to assert my power. Unfortunately for her, I held more power than her, and I said, bye. Because I knew she was bluffing, and I knew she was lying. Because that's what women do, unfortunately. I wish it wasn't true, women. Prove me wrong. I would love to be proven wrong. I would love to be proven wrong. Please. Show me that women never start fights. Show me that women never throw objects when angry. Show me that women never do this one. She says, "That's it, I'm leaving. That's it, I'm out of here." I said, "I heard you the first 6 times. You're out of here. See you later." She goes, gets the door. Of course she slams it, because no intelligent human has ever slammed a door. I've never slammed a door. I wouldn't even think to slam. Why would I slam a door? If I want to show that I'm mad, I'll say, I'm fucking mad. Or I'll say, you're a fucking asshole. There's no need to slam the door. Only retarded people slam a door when they're angry. Okay? And we need to remove those people from society. Just like people who can't control their tempers. We really need to take people out of society who can't control their tempers. We should do something like where we take in Australia and we put all the right-wingers and the fucktards and all the assholes on that one place because they don't want to be with us liberals, smart liberals. That's fine. I agree. We should all be able to live in harmony. Let's put all the morons, fucktards, and right-wingers together in their own country. They can then support Bush and pay his taxes, and the rest of us live a better life. Fair enough? Is that fair, y'all? We'll even let you have Texas. You can have Texas and Florida, too. You can have them. All that sunshine. Fuck you. And we'll take cold Vermont. Fuck all. We need to split this shit, people. We need to let the right-wingers survive on their own, because they will fucking die. They will die on their own, the Republicans, without us adults watching them. They'll just rob each other. She slams the door. Now I'm going to talk in a southern accent because it's better than my fake British accent, Australian accent. She then slams the door. I then, no joke, because I love to be dramatic, I go 10 to nobody. There's nobody around, but I like to goof off. So I'll say 10, 9, 8. You fucking asshole! I'm fucking going over Steve's house. She comes storming back in. Who could have foreseen this? It's not like we can predict the future. I said, I'm fucking going for real. And I said, I heard you the first 19 times now. You're going, I understand, I heard you. Didn't you just say you were leaving? now she's pissed because what I was supposed to do, according to the Matrix, was follow her and go, no, wait, baby. I'm sorry, baby. I'm an asshole, baby. Please, baby, will you forgive me, baby, baby? Please, let me buy you something. Let me buy you some more shoes, some chocolate, some ice cream, baby, baby. But I don't do that. I don't fucking play your fucking games, you stupid humans. And I won't play your fucking games. Your fake-ass fucking games. Sorry, Matrix. I'm smarter than you are, you fucking asshole. Maybe nobody else is, but I am. Has anyone else ever seen that? Woman bluff? Thank you. It's another fucking broken record. It was a broken record 20,000 fucking years ago. That's why women are wired to be crazy. That's why women are wired to start fights when there's no reason to start a fight. That's why a woman, and you could, again, lots of people say, Christopher, you have a problem with women because you're a fucking asshole. Okay, let's say that's true. For the sake of your stupid argument, let's say that's true. Well, you got a bit of a problem here. Every nice guy who is completely supportive of all the bullshit females lie about, they also can't get along with women. A lot of guys think, well, no, if only I had money or fame, then the women would be all oh yeah, they'd be all over you, but not one of them would be authentic. They'd all be fake. You don't have to take my word for that. Every rich celebrity says that. Bruce Willis, A-list star, he said, yeah, I can fuck all the girls I want, but none of it's real. It's fake. It's empty. It's fake. It's fake. It's fake. They're all gold diggers. And again, it's not women's fault. I mean, it is, but it isn't. Women were programmed to be gold diggers. I wish it weren't true. And now women are, we're not all gold diggers. Again, you can show me exceptions to the rule. But for every girl you show me is not a gold digger, I'll show you 500,000 who are. Bring it on, phonies. Come on, fakeronies. Bring it on. It's the same reason women have to change their hairstyles every 2 years. Why? Tell me why women have to change. I was arguing with a girl on Facebook a couple weeks ago. And she's like, you're fucking an idiot. You're an idiot. And I said, when was the last time you changed your hairstyle? And she refused to answer the question. I kept asking it in the thread. And not once would she answer the question. Ding, ding, ding. This is probably just a lucky guess. Women, why do you want to move the furniture every 2 years? Why do you need a new boyfriend every 2 years? It's why women love drama. That's why if there is no drama, the woman will create drama. That's why women don't like the boring men. They claim they want security, but they don't. They want drama. But they don't really want drama. That was what was programmed into them as robots. Create drama. Drama is good. I don't know why, but my brain tells me drama is good. We are all robot slaves. Even me, the most advanced human being of all time, still have plenty of roboticisms in me. Well, not so much. Like even vanity. I don't give a shit about vanity. I put this hat on to cover my greasy hair, not because I give a shit if you see my greasy hair or I look like crap or a turd on camera. It's because my opponents, New York Times, New York Post, major media, America's Mayor, Giuliani, Bloomturd, Billionaire Bloomturd, I got a lot of enemies all over the web. They vandalized the Wiki page about me. There are people in Germany vandalizing my Wikipedia page. People across the country vandalizing my Wikipedia page. Don't tell me this shit's small. I'm even stupid going on screen like this because now all they have to do, my enemies, is they just take the worst picture of you they can, my hair looking, and that's the picture they can use of me if they do a story on me next time to show, so people look at it and go, that guy looks like a crazy motherfucker. I don't even need to read the article. The picture is worth 1,000 words. They do that with anybody. When they wanted to make Hillary Clinton look bad, they take a picture of her eating a sandwich. That's what these fucking dirty criminals do, people. But let's focus on men versus women, okay? It's 2015. I don't want to hear no more bullshit from any of you. I don't understand women. You say, yes, you do understand women. They are wired to have a split personality. They are wired to change their minds, and they're unable to keep their story straight. My lovely Elizabeth, I explained this to her, and she would get so mad at me. There's not a matrix. There's not a matrix. And I said, well, then why don't you run away with me? And she said, because I'm not I'm not cut out for monogamy. And I said, that's not true. I mean, it's maybe partially true. I said, but that's not true. And I said, and I'll prove it. Well, she lost her place because she left her boyfriend for me, and then she had to go back to, she couldn't afford to stay in New York, and I couldn't take care of her at the time because of what they did to me. So she had to go back to LA to her sublet, where her apartment, which she was subletting out. It took her only like a month, maybe 2 months tops, before she said she doesn't really find connections with anybody. With me, she had a super connection, was in love with me. One of the only guys she ever had a connection with was in love with. Yeah, she slept with a whole bunch of guys, but she didn't love any of them. Ding, 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 ding. Another smoking gun, but let's not digress. Men will tell you most of the girls they fuck, they fall in love with. Until they realize the girl's fucking crazy bitch. Or maybe she's too stupid and they just used her. Humans, that's all you humans do is you use each other. You're just fucking users. I wish they just wipe you off the planet. Let's hope you guys finish the job. I really don't think we can save you. I don't think we can save the human race. The human brain is an amazing machine. The greatest machine in the universe, I would argue, too. But it ain't smart enough to fucking solve war. Ain't smart enough to solve poverty or homelessness. You people are dumb as shit. Women, just like I am smart. Oh, I digress so much, I still haven't made the point. One of my training, this is one of the ways I trained myself. When I see a beautiful girl, I notice her breasts and her butt and her mouth and her smile and her eyes. But then I catch myself, and I'm trained. I then picture her at 3 a.m. screaming at me. And I picture her, me going to bed saying, well, let's talk about this tomorrow, honey. And her grabbing the sheet and tearing it off the bed that's covering me. Ah! Now, I bet if you did your research and you found those statistics, you'd find that millions, perhaps billions of men somehow have the same exact story. It wasn't because we learned it on TV. It's our nature. Women start fights when there's no reason to start a fight. And the reason why men say they don't understand women is because even women don't understand women. Oh, my Elizabeth, within 2 months or 1 month of saying she's not interested in monogamy, she got a new guy, and she said, I'm totally into monogamy now. And I said, you mean to say you completely changed your mind? Rather abruptly? Like Jessica Seinfeld? Ding, 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 ding. It's all like this, people. It's all a fucking utterly robotic and fake matrix. It's a fake matrix. She said, I really dig this new guy. And I said, cool. Well, there's an easy way to back up your statements that this isn't a matrix. I'll put $500 that you don't last 3 years with him. 500 cash. I think you could use 500 cash. You're tight on cash. 500 cash. Are you willing to make that wager that you will not be dramatically changing your opinion again? You know exactly how she responded. She flipped out even more and said, I don't want to talk to you ever again. And I said, who could have predicted that? It's 2015, assholes. It's time to grow up. Time to grow up. We know why women do the things they do. We know why men do the things they do. Stop playing dumb. I could go on and on and on, but this is already 38 fucking minutes. Holy fuck. I'm neglecting my real work trying to fucking fix your human race. Fuck you. It's now me time. Again, you can just keep having the same fights, the same broken records, the same marriages, then divorces, then marriages, then divorces. Have you ever heard of a couple getting married? Like a Britney Spears. She gets married and what was it, like 2 months later she gets a divorce? That's a pretty dramatic change of opinion. Wait, he just hid that he was a serial killer the whole time you were courting? Is that what I'm supposed to believe? Shut the fuck up. Robots. Robots. We're all robots. It's 2015. Are you ready to stop being a robot? Are you ready to improve your life and the lives of others around you? It's not up to me to answer that question. It's up to you. Good luck, ladies and germs.